Hola y bienvenidos a todos. Es el momento para comenzar su lunes. You know, those 3 years of Spanish really worked out. Anyway, welcome to your Monday video, everybody. Before we get to this week's theme, as always, we have some housekeeping to do. Now, congratulations to John Green, who has one of the top 10 best novels of 2012. Here it is. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Fantastic book. It's been named in the top 10 of the lists of the like of Entertainment Weekly and Oprah.com. Oprah! And it was even named the #1 on the top of the list of Time magazine, beating out authors like J.K. Rowling. So congratulations, John. Awesome achievement. I think we're all very, very proud. Probably especially you. I'm sure you're the most proud because you wrote it. Speaking of The Fault in Our Stars, there is a new edition coming out from Barnes & Noble on the 3rd of January. It's a collector's edition with a fancy shiny cover, and it has 30 extra pages of Q&A from John himself, mostly from the Tumblr that he started to answer the questions that the readers had, but it is a great thing to have. It's less than $11. I think it's like $10.70. It's really cheap. It's really awesome. So go pre-order that. Like I said, doobly-doo. Go do that. If you haven't read it or you have a family member that you think would enjoy it, seriously, it'll make you laugh a little, and then you will cry all over it, which is standard. So thanks, John. Bit of housekeeping number 2. Next week on Monday and Tuesday, December 17th and 18th, is Project for Awesome. If you don't know what Project for Awesome is, there is a link in the doobly-doo, okay? Go to the doobly-doo and click on the link. Donate money to charity. All the money goes to charity. Doesn't go to some white rich man living in a house with a trophy wife. It goes to charity. It's great. We raised a ton of money last year. This is the 5th year that it's been going on, and make sure that you join us on Monday and Tuesday and donate some money to a great cause. Now getting to this week's theme. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a depressing theme. If you could control the last words that came out of your mouth before you died, what would you say? Now, I've thought about this. I've thought about it long, I've thought about it hard, and I've really dug down to the depths of my brain. And you know what? I still have no clue. You know, on one hand, I really want it to be something kind of badass, you know, so people are like, oh wow, he said that before he died. He's so cool. He's so cool. But then on the other hand, I want it to be like this really sentimental, meaningful thing, you know? So I have to bridge the gap between sentimental and badass, which is not easy. I mean, I could write something like the front of John's book that says, electric, filled with staccato bursts of humor and tragedy. That could be my life. I think they just described my life. What I would say last, I would want to be thought-provoking as well. I want people to think about things more realistically. I understand sometimes it's very hard to think realistically about things because life can really suck sometimes. And unfortunately, we have to face those times because hiding away from them is the worst thing that we can do to ourselves. Hiding away from the hard times makes them stay. So we have to face our demons, and we have to think properly about what means most to us, because in the end, we have ourselves. We have our mortal shells that we call bodies. And if you don't take care of yourself, how should you ever be able to take care of another person? If you don't love yourself, how should you ever love another person? You deserve the best for you. I would tell people not to shy away from those challenges, because when you shy away, you close yourself off. Sometimes jumping headlong into the fire is the best way to put it out. And you know what? That actually sounds like pretty good advice. Nolan? See you tomorrow.